Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, back with another episode of the Clone Wars recreated series that we have been working on, and today we find ourselves back in the first battle of Felucia. This is actually the episode where Ahsoka Tano gets kidnapped by the Trandoshians and meets Chewbacca for the first time. So a pretty interesting episode overall, and this was actually just a very small part of the episode, the battle on Felucia itself, but I thought it was still significant enough to do an entire episode on it. So either way, we have the main players right here. We have Commander Wolffe with the Wolf Pack. We have Ahsoka Tano, Plo Koon, and Anakin Skywalker. And then over here we have Captain Rex with the 501st Clone Trooper Legion. They've all arrived on these troop carriers and are about to go and attack this fortification on foot. So the defenses for the droids are looking pretty spicy. They've got quite a few commando droids, a few security droids, and a bunch of normal infantry sprawled throughout this little forest area out here. And then the military base itself has quite a number of droids on the ramparts. They've also got two of these E-web turrets facing the outside, and then they've got a whole bunch of droid infantry on the interior as well as like an entire another little mini fort within the fort, which is pretty cool. And then finally there's a tactical droid back here, and that's their target. The end goal is to kill that tactical droid. It should be a pretty interesting battle, a bit challenging for the clones, I think, with this heavy fortification, but I believe they have the right tools to make it happen, so we will just sort of have to see and have some fun with this battle. I think it'll be a pretty exciting one. Either way, be sure to hit that like button if you do enjoy, and let's get right on into it. Okie dokie, my dudes. We are going to press start right now, and everyone is marching forward. So these guys should actually split into three different directions, some going straight, some going to the far right, and some going to the far left, and that seems to be happening at the moment. Very nice. So we've got Ahsoka over here with Captain Rex going to the left side. Straight down the middle, looks like we have Wolffe, Anakin, and Plo Koon, and no one went to the right. I guess these soldiers over here are all on their own with no support from their generals. You hate to see it, you really do. Ooh, first shot's getting fired, I think simultaneously from the left and the middle. Okay. Looks like these boys over here are starting to disperse. Let me real quick just fix the camera position. That's a little bit better. Oh, Ahsoka's just charging right on in over here. Oh, she's getting shot up. She is swinging her sword. She gets a couple of kills right there, but she is taking some heavy fire. She is destroying this nest, though. Way to go, Ahsoka. She runs out a little bit here. She's trying to duck to cover. She gets grenaded. She has to dive, and she goes down, but not before slicing and dicing at least 3 droids right there, and then the rest of the clones are able to come in and clean up for her. Ahsoka, very brave strategy right there, and it paid off for her boys. Captain Rex, now you can see him right there, actually choosing to move a bit more to the right. Looks like they dispersed with these droids up here on this hill already while Ahsoka was dealing with them, so that's easy for them. But they're not continuing on this path. They're going to the middle now for some reason. And the folks over at the middle seem to have gotten in their own situation too. A little outpost over here that seems to have been rather easily overrun, and these droids over here are dead as well. So while we were watching Ahsoka, all this sort of went down, which is good. Though I do think that is going to be the easiest part of this battle overall, if you can call any of it easy, because those outposts, they're so secluded from the main fortress area here that they're just bound to fall super quickly, and then these areas over here is where the real challenge is going to come in from the clone troopers, and we're going to already see that right now as a bunch of clones dying on this little hillside. They're playing it smart though, and they're trying to duck into the trees off to the left and sort of scatter their troopers, you know, really spreading out their fire so the droids can't pinpoint and suppress large groups of clones, and that actually is working quite well here. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at that dope stance, bruh. Taking some screenshots of that. That might be a thumbnail, who knows, Who knows? Okay, so that's the right side. Down the middle, Anakin has gone down, my boy. My edgelord, captain, and savior. Anakin is down. Captain Rex up here trying to avenge both him and Ahsoka. His 2 Jedi generals have already bit the dust, and now he's healing, so he must be pretty low in health as well. Here comes Plo Koon too, though. He's swooping in. He's like, Anakin, you good champ. My dude, how you doing? And Anakin is, of course, dead, so he is not responding. Not sure where Wolffe is currently. I'm sure he will pop up somewhere, unless he's dead, in which case there will be no popping up. I'm kind of trying to scan the crowd, see if I can find him, but no use as of right now. Oh, Rex is actually in... Well, some of his men are going in front of these barricades, including himself for a second, but he ducks back down to heal. Plo Koon has gone down. We just witnessed his death. There's his head right there under the crate. Poor Plo Koon, my dude. It's tough here, man. I don't know why, but lately every battle in every Star Wars game we've been playing has had massive losses for all named characters. Like, what's going on, guys? Do I have some sort of a curse at the moment? Like, is my channel cursed? Like, it's confusing. Why is everyone dying? Why are all my friends dead? This is so sad. The droids on the interior of the base are definitely suffering some serious casualties right now. They only have 1 E-Web turret left up, which is good for the clones. This one got taken down rather quickly. Swiftly and quickly, and a lot of the ground forces are also down, but these ramparts are still going strong, and I think that is the most powerful positions for the droids. As we can see, they've been cutting down clones with those nice high up angle shots, so if the clones want to make any leeway in this battle, they're going to need to take those guys out lickety-split, and the problem is these ramparts are at all angles. I mean, you got one here, you got one here, you got one here, you got 2 back here, and you got one over here, and one over here, though there's no troopers up here, so this doesn't even matter. So the droids are able to fire down from an angle at multiple angles, and it is, you can tell it's wearing down the clones rather significantly. There's Rex's body right there. It was only a matter of time. Another named character going down, but that's okay. I mean, this is in the middle of the Clone Wars series, so we know for a fact they're just injured, you know, and in the reality of the Clone Wars, they did not end up going down. Because they all survived this battle. I mean, Ahsoka had a little bit of trouble on Trandoja, but she's, you know, alive and well. She just has to go meet Chewbacca, the Wookiee. Yeah, and of course Plo Koon lives, and Anakin lives, and Rex, and Wolffe. Oh, there's Wolffe. Wolffe's the only named character still standing right now amongst the clones. And things have been going a little bit more quiet right now, with less and less fire going on. I don't know if it's that the clones have nailed a bit more of the droid defenses and therefore there's less targets for them, or if the clones themselves have you know, suffered significant losses and they're not putting up as much of a front as before. There we go, second E-Web turret down. I bet it's a big relief to see those things fall for Wolffe and his men. I bet that is an absolutely huge relief. Now every time I see Wolffe in a battle, I always think of the YouTuber Wolffe. God, it's kind of funny. Hey, there's Wolffe. There's Wolffe, my boy. I'd love to collab with Wolffe. I love what he's doing with the Battlefront 2 mod with the recreations. That's like one of my favorite things, is recreating things in video games. That's why I do like things like Rico's Brigade, Clone Wars Recreated, etc. So when I saw that he was doing that in Star Wars Battlefront 2, I was seriously amazed. Wolffe, what are you doing, bro? You're just getting yourself shot here and grenaded. Okay, yeah, back up, bro, back up. Yeah, maybe I should reach out to him, see if he'd be interested in doing some sort of, I don't know, Star Wars event or something like that. Could be really, really fun. What would you guys think to that? I think I do need to do some more collabs on the channel, you know? Those are so fun, and people get excited about them. I used to do a bunch with Rico's Brigade, but this season of Rico's Brigade, I decided to mainly focus on my own improvements and stuff like that with voice acting and stuff like that, rather than calling in a bunch of favors from people and stuff. So yeah, I think some collabs may be in order. Maybe I can talk to Mighty Mapper 123. Me and Geetsley's were talking about things before school started up again, and then I think we both got a little bit more busy. But I think that's still on the table if we both could find a time to do something. We were talking about maybe Gary's mod, maybe Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, something cool. So that would still be really neat to do something with him. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, actually. Just like on a personal level, I enjoy his content. So that'd be neat to do with him. Could maybe ask Pixelated Apollo if he would want to do something again. I've done some collabs with him in the past. Maybe Shermanator. Who knows? That you know, there's some options out there that I think it would be kind of fun to explore once more. Get back into the realm of the collab. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I just all of a sudden got really excited about that concept because I haven't done one quite a while. Either way, back to the battle here. The clones are actually making some progress, I would say. Wolffe over here has his men a bit more consolidated, which I think is a good strategy right now. Normally, I don't promote consolidation of troopers, but they need their firepower to be together to take out these ramparts, and when they're spread apart, it's much harder to do. So I'm pro consolidation of fire sources right now. And then over here on the left, these guys have made some serious progress on their own too. They're almost in the clear. There's like 1 or 2 troopers on those ramparts over there. They've knocked out most of these guys over here. So these guys in the middle are looking pretty good if they can take out just the last few. There goes a commando droid right there. Bing, bang, boom. Yeah, and those are really the only 2 fronts going on right now. There's a few guys, you know, sort of hidden in the forests and stuff like that, but it has sort of turned into a 2-front war right now when it was supposed to be 3, but then that didn't end up working out to the potential I had hoped it would, but that's okay. Cutting down another droid at the entrance right there. I think the clones have a real shot at doing this now. It was a little hairy in the middle there, but now I think they could do it. I think the back lot right here, these guys should be really easy. There's basically no cover over here for them. I think that's doable. These troopers that are sort of split amongst the various like barrels and tents and stuff like that, I don't think they're going to be too much of a problem. You know, some grenades could flush those guys out rather easily, stuff like that. I think these guys over here are going to be a major problem, and they already have been during the majority of this anyway. I think this is just like a bad spot in general for the offensive at the moment, so if these guys don't get taken out soon, they could seriously deplete clone forces and wipe them out before they even really get to those guys in the middle. But yeah, I think that's a key point. These guys over here are powerful in the sense that they have a lot of troopers, but like 1 or 2 good grenades could really do them in. Also, if they were attacked from way over here, that'd be pretty good. So I don't think these guys are too much of a threat. I'd say they're like a medium threat, not an Avengers level threat. I'd say the Avengers level threat is over here, and that's being dealt with right now, sort of. I would say maybe not, because a bunch of troopers just died. But they're working on it. It's a work in progress. That's what's important here. There's also a trooper up here who's sort of firing down at them. Oh, and he's got a grenade. Is he about to sauce it into the crowd? No, he puts it away. What a coward. Oh, here we go. Wolffe leading the assault on the Avengers level threat over here. Look at him go. What an absolute champion. I love Wolffe as a commander. So dope. So dope. Taking a nice sip of water. Nice cool sip of water. Be sure to be a hydro homie, guys. Be sure to hydrate. Hydration is cool, it is hip, and it is healthy. And it'll keep you fit. Always remember that. Well, these guys on the ramparts over here have fallen for the most part. Very well done, guys. These AATs are not active, by the way. They are broken down AATs, so there's nothing to worry about there. No vehicles on this map. I felt the map would work better if it was exclusively infantry. It's so crowded and there's so many hills and things like that. I felt like vehicles would really ruin the dynamic that we had going. But yeah, very cool map. I dig it. I dig it quite a bit. I don't know if I think I mentioned this before, but I don't remember who made it, but it is available on my Discord if you would like to check it out. Link in the description below. It's in the Men of War maps. It was probably like Pluve, Captain Orange, maybe. Maybe Mr. Blood Moon. There's a few, you know, sort of usual suspects that make these maps on my server. So any of those map makers, they're all great, honestly. None of them are bad. And there goes Wolffe. He finally goes down. The clones are now out of leadership, minus maybe a few, you know, perhaps there's a lieutenant or a sergeant in there somewhere, but for the most part, it is down to just normal soldiers and no named characters anymore. Oh, that you just tossed that grenade right into the DC-15X soldier, and he got, like, plastered to the wall. You absolutely hate to see it. Ooh, that's rough right there. The clones might not have this anymore. As of late, they've been taking some serious losses. Oh, wow, they've actually got a lot of troopers in the back here, though. Let's do that thing where we, you know, we've discussed this in a few episodes, but where we, squad up the last remaining soldiers. And that way they sort of work as units rather than as solo, you know, suicide bombers. So we're going to give that a shot, see if that helps the clones out at all. It'll just make the AI, like, minimally better. Minimally. Okay. There's actually a lot of clones left. So if you look at the minimap, red are clones, blue are droids. I'd say the droids probably do outnumber the clones right now. It doesn't mean it's over for the clones. We've seen plenty of examples where one side outnumbers the other, but then the other side wins. So this could be a dub for the clones still. I've still got my hopes up for that. It's always possible. Droid's up there on those ramparts. Saucing a grenade at the clones. Misses. Doesn't manage to connect with anyone. Alright, we got a large batch of clones over this way, all working together. A couple of shots being taken from those ramparts. Looks like they are unable to get a bead on them. Moving around a little bit. Let's see. They're pushing, man. They're pushing. You just got to kill that tactical droid. That's all that matters right now. Ooh, they take out those two droids up there. They are... Oh, they're working it right now. Did they kill the tactical? They killed the tactical droid. That's mission successful in my book, but, you know, if they can take the base, that's the real bonus right there. Now that would be l'épique. Oh, a bit of an attack going on over here as well. Some grenades getting sauced. A couple of droids going down, but not enough. Not quite enough yet. If the clones just sauced like one or two grenades right in there, it'd be over for all of these droids. But the droids instead are using that tactic against the clones, which is not a good thing. Soldier, yes, take out a grenade, please. You threw it at like two dudes. If you just threw it right there, that'd be beautiful. He got a kill. That's something. He also dislodged a few troopers for a bit there. That's also something, you know. It's not amazing, but you did a thing. You did a thing, I guess. All right, this trooper. Oh, yeah, that's a slaughter. That entire squad just went down. But these guys over here have been pushing in while that's been happening. And the droids over there don't even seem to notice. Look at this dude going full Rambo right now. Now the droids notice, and they begin to open fire at these clones. Oh, and it is to a disastrous effect for the clone troopers over here as they all get squashed right there the second those droids moved over that way. But a lot of them have been damaged. Oh, look, the clones actually took to the ramparts up here. Not a bad strat. Not a bad strat in the slightest. Siri, I don't want to talk to you. Go away, Siri. Thank you. For some reason, Siri's always thinking I'm trying to talk to her. I don't want to talk to you, Siri. Okay, let's check out the forces at the moment. I think the clones actually outnumber the droids now. Look at this. They're going up here onto these ramparts now. They're getting a couple of kills. They're dislodging the droids right there. Grenades getting thrown. A bunch of clones going down. More grenades getting thrown. Finally, they're utilizing those grenades I was telling them to do so long ago. Man, if only the AI would listen to me. There we go. That has been taken out now. The rest of the clones moving in on a couple of droids behind these water towers. Like I said, these droids behind the water towers didn't really end up giving them that much trouble. Let's see, a couple more droids on this rampart up here. One commando droid with a bow rifle. He's taken a few pot shots. Not sure if he's killed anyone yet. Let's see. Can the clones take him out without taking a loss? He's not too threatening. These guys over here did end up being a bit more of a threat than I thought they were gonna be. Actually, accomplishing quite a bit. There we go. That commando droid is now down. What are we looking at? So we got one droid up there on that rampart. We got 3 droids behind the fort right there. We got 1 droid behind that water tower. We got 3 over here. Not a lot. The clones outnumber the droids now. Let's see, 2 moving up here onto these ramparts. Oh, moving down. They saw the droid and they noped out of there. Look at these guys. They're all watching that one droid. Guys, he's not going to pop up. You could just go kill him. You outnumber him like 20 to 1 right now. Here we go. One brave soldier was like, you know, I got this. I got this. Sad. He was going for the Kapuya. Oh, but more coming in. Kapuya! Oh, they Kapuya'd. They Kapuya'd so hard. Well done there, soldiers. Well done indeed. Clones sort of dispersing around the base, searching out the last remaining droids. Oh, they might be going back to their waypoints. No. Don't go back to your waypoints. Just clear the base. Just clear the base. It's cool. We'll just get them back on the right track here. There we go. One droid back there behind that water tower ended up getting spotted by the clones and died swiftly after. A couple clones going this way to take out the guys behind the fort. One goes down, easy peasy. One more goes down, the other goes down. He tried to put up a fight, didn't manage to. The droids over here get knocked out real quick. There's one droid remaining right here, this commando droid. Let's see if we can't Rambo him. Why not? There's a kill. Huh. Oh. Ah! Oh, Ramboing's so fun. Oh, but that guy did a little sneaky beaky right there. Well done, and the clones take the base. A victory for the clones. It's about time, honestly. We haven't had a good victory for the clones in quite a while. But it was a very close victory, honestly. The clones, they've got like 30 or so troopers, so they made out pretty well, but there were some hairy moments in there. That was a tough fought battle. Got to give them credit for that. Let's check out the losses. So yellow are dead droids, red are dead clones. You can see, I mean, they took out those forward operating bases super easy. Barely an inconvenience, except for Ahsoka died. That was kind of sad. And this one clone right here did die too, which is kind of sad. Then these like outside steps. This was really tough. This was tough right here. Lots of pain. Then on the interior, there was more havoc and horribleness and death. But they persevered and they managed to get that dub. Beautiful. Just like in the show. And now Ahsoka is getting taken to the Trandoshan planet to be hunted. Ooh, spooky. Either way, guys, I really do appreciate you guys watching the videos lately. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let's try and get, I don't know, like 500 likes in the first 24 hours. I feel like that's a pretty good goal. Also, check out all my social medias, link in the description below, including my second channel, Daily Productions. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.